Hi, I'm Chris. This is Miller Plays. It's time for something a little bit different. I've loaded a database. It's down to level 10. And I've picked a team at step 5. And we're going to see how far we can get them. So here we have it then. A team down in North Devon. It's Barnstaple Town. How about that then? So, yeah. I'll join the Barum. Barnstaple Town then, their main stadium is Mill Road, a capacity of 5,000. It was built in 1938. They have 62 season ticket holders, an average season ticket price of £75, and you spend £8 to get in. They're semi-professional. They're in the Western League Premier Division. So this is a Step 5 division, and I selected it for a couple of reasons. One, I've been there this year. Two, there was no standout title favourites. There was 4 or 5 teams that were saying get to the playoffs, and we were one of them. And then there were some mid-tables, top half, and a couple of relegation faves. So that is that. So we are in the Western Premier Division. It is currently 234th ranked in Europe. Can I find... There must be a nice, easy way of competitions. Europe, England, men's. And then we can see those on the similar level. For it's like, let's go to I can't speak. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. United Counties League Premier South. So this division is fairly close to me. I've been to a number of these grounds. Aylstone Park last year, Bugbrook. I was supposed to go there a couple of weeks ago on a Friday, but I got frozen out. Coventry United. Hopefully I'm going there on Sunday when I'm recording this. So it's probably a few weeks ago. I've probably been there. Daventry, I've been there. Essington, I tried to go there, but it was rained off. No, I haven't been there. Going there on Saturday. God, Manchester, I've passed the ground a number of times, never been. Hinckley, yes, I've been there. Histon, not yet, but probably by the time you see this, I'd have been there. Leicester Nirvana, no. Lutterworth Town, yes, last year. Marchtown, yes, last year. Moulton this year. Pagnell last year. Chens this year. Nuneaton Town this year. Silby Rangers this year. And Yaxley this year. So I've been to quite a number of those grounds already. I will hopefully complete all 20 at some point. But it just goes to show that, yes, we've loaded a database that is going a long way. Oh, I don't want to do that one. A long, long way down into the English men's game. There is level 10 below, so we've got that chance to get relegated. So we've got the Western League First Division. Should the worst happen, we get relegated, but we'll find out. And then after the county leagues, you then have the regional first division. So Southern League, Division 1 South, for instance, and you'll see Bashley, Biddesford, Bishops Cleeve. So it's all up to date, all with the right teams. Obviously, the players might not be quite correct. Although, looking at the squad we have, Mike Searle, I'm fairly certain, is the goalkeeper for Barnstaple. And looking at the squad, we can see we have 5 players, one of which, Callum Rose, is quite highly rated. The others, yeah, maybe not so much. Of those 5, 2 of which are goalkeeper, so not ideal. Then we have a number of contracted players, and yeah, they're not very good, the contracted players. We're paying them some money, and I've basically put them all on the transfer list. So we're currently spending £268, and we've got a wage budget remaining of 719. So we can bring some players in. We'll try and bring them in on a non-contract basis and just improve the squad. So that's the plan. The board want us to get into the playoffs. Ideally, we'll get into the playoffs and go up, but this is non-league. Anything can happen. You're on non-contract players. They can go within 7 days. Someone puts an approach in and bang, they're gone. So yeah, it's not going to be easy. We don't have any director. We don't have any scouting, so we've put adverts out for those. If we have a look at staff, we have a manager and a coach. Let's go and introduce you to our coaching team. Say hello to Ryan Draper. Yes, there we go. He's a goalkeeping coach, which is very nice. He's reasonable at it. He's unsuited to judging players, and I've based everything I've done on his. Yeah, okay, maybe not the greatest of ideas. So we can get an assistant manager in. Let's get an assistant manager in. We can get a coach and a head of youth development. So let's get those in. I'm not worried about performance analyst. I've already put adverts out for those. We probably should get a couple of physios as well. So we'll place adverts for a head physio and a physio. So all the adverts have gone in. As soon as I get a director of football, he can concentrate on the staff. I don't need to know. So at the moment, it does make recruitment a little bit difficult because we don't know anybody. So I could turn that off. We'd have a whole host of players. I could invite them in and offer them trials. I might have to. I'll pretend that the chairman knows them. Otherwise, it could be quite a tough season until somebody says, hello, yes, I want to answer your ad. Right, on to the important things, our fixture list. We have a friendly in 2 days' time, and the league starts on the 9th of August. With it being this low down in the non-league, there is no transfer window until March. So that's not an issue. The issue is I'm simming the season. And yeah, it makes life difficult trying to bring in players when you're simming the season. Right, I'll be back soon with some updated information. We're just starting the league season. We have played one game. It was the FA Cup. We beat somebody quite convincingly 2-0. We beat Wellington. And with that, it means we're in the extra preliminary round. No, sorry, we're in the preliminary round. That was the extra preliminary. This would be the preliminary round where we play away to Street. But it's now on to the Western League Premier Division. And if we have a look at season preview, we are second favourites behind Bridgewater, who are a long way clear. So they are quite some team. In actual fact, what I should have done, he's under contract. He's not. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Who else is there? Humphreys. He's not under contract. Hi, Owen. No, he doesn't want to talk to me. That's just rubbish. How about you, Mr. Evans? You know, you're under contract. Hill. He's not. He's a defender. He's supposed to be quite good. And no, he doesn't want to talk to me. None of them want to talk to me. This is just so unfair. Anyway, the bookies have us second favourites, long way behind Bridgewater. But that should put us in the playoffs, and fingers crossed that's enough for this wonderful football club. The season finishes on the 25th of April, apparently. So we'll come back on the 26th, perhaps. But more importantly, you want to know, what transfer did we do? We did some. Out the door went Cody Jones, Tyler Walton, Chris Dodge, Kevin McLean, Josh Budd, Jamie Dean, Alex Garrick, Callum Deemer, and Callum Rose. They all went out. Some of them not too worried about. Others probably not ideal. So that was a lot of the contracted players. They've gone out, and it obviously freed up some budget. So we went out and signed a few players. So we've got a left back in Liam Atwell, a central midfielder in Mackenzie Toms, Will Taylor, a centre back, Charlie Dashfield, an attacking midfielder. Then we have Sam Hedges, a striker, Seb Purcell, a right back, Tom Moxham, a centre back, and another centre back in Jacob Kevin. So we basically filled the squad as much as we can. If we have to look at the squad planner, we can see they're not thrilled by our defence. I think we've lost a goalkeeper. Oh no, they're both still there. I'm sure it was a centre back that went, wasn't it? We lost one of the centre backs, so that clearly wasn't ideal. But there we have it. That's probably the best we can do for the circumstances. The one thing we have done is filled out our staff. We now have a director of football. We've got a chief scout, 2 scouts, a physio, and then some coaches, head of youth development, assistant manager. So we've stocked up on the staff. So that should make recruitment a lot easier next year. And as you can see there, all of a sudden, a number of players have suddenly appeared. So Josh Parsons, who are you? Does he want to sign? Yeah, whatever. £25, 2-year deal though. He's 35. Why is... Can't be bothered to negotiate that for a 2-year deal for a... Oh, he's 32. Perhaps I should have done. Oh, well, never mind. Left back, no, that's not what... He doesn't look too bad. These weren't here a moment ago. Well, have they suddenly appeared? Let's see if we can knock him down a couple of quid. Yeah, go on then. That's a position of need, a striker. Certainly a midfielder wouldn't be a bad idea. I should just leave this up to my director of football now. Oh, I can't be bothered. Right, that's it then. The board have restricted us. We're down to £427 a week available. So that is us. We'll roll the dice, see how we get on. Fingers crossed I've got a job come April. Right, the season's ended and we have finished second. 2 points behind the eventual winners. And that may have been pivotal there. They drew, we lost. Is that the last game or is that the last game? If that's the last game, that is sickening. It would have mean we would have won the league on goal difference. But instead, we're in the playoffs. Bridgewater, the bookies' favourites. Look at them. Finished miles down, right. Let's have a quick peek at the squad. And goals. Sam Hedges, look at him. 35 goals. What a star. 29 in the league. We've still got a few boys of ability. Although, look, Shifnal Town are trying to get Scott Piper and Boldmere St Michael's, Will Taylor. Those 2 boys could be moving to the Midlands then. Right. We have a couple of... that don't go through anytime soon. Because we've got a couple of... potentially a couple of games left of the season. First up is against Helston Athletic at home. Win that, we're in the playoff. We did lose the last game. Oh, Polton Rovers. Where did Polton Rovers finish? 6th. Okay, so it's not terrible. It's bad. If we'd won that, that would have given us 3 extra points. We'd have finished on 72. It wouldn't even been goal difference. Oh, right, I'm going to get these this playoff game played and see if we get another one. Played 2-1, 2-0 on both occasions. The Western League Premier Division Barnstaple Town celebrate final day promotion. Wahey! If I go to fixture schedule, we can show you that back-to-back 2-0 wins. Hedges and Grubby Rogers. Hedges and Matt Toulson. So we beat St Blaisley and Helston Athletic, who oh, wrong one. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. St Blaisley finished third, Helston finished fifth, and all in all, we had quite the successful season then. The budgets have also come in, if I can find them. I'll scroll all the way up now. We now have £974 a week available to us, currently spending 636. That, of course, will change because we've got pretty much the whole squad out of contract. So we've offered a few contracts. We'll see if anything happens. Piper and Taylor, I've not accepted any bids for them. We'll just see what happens and go from there. But all in all, it's been a successful campaign. So we'll see what division we're placed in and hopefully get some transfers done. Oh, before we do all that, let's just have a look how we did in the cup competitions. So the Les Phillips Cup, it did say we were knocked out in the second round. So in the first round, we didn't play. In the second round, we played Helston and lost on penalties. Marvellous. In the Vars, we were knocked out in the second round, which isn't too... Oh, look, Whitstable Town back at the final alongside Woodford. This is going to be interesting. I assume we had to qualify. Doesn't look like it. Did that mean we made it to the first round? Did we get far enough for the previous season that we were dropped straight into the second round where we lost to Poulton Rovers? Nuneaton Town beat Hanley Town. Ooh, how interesting. What happened in the third round? Gornal Athletic, big win there. Sorry, I just want to see this because I'm a big fan of the FA Vars. I'm following it this season quite closely. Grantham Town made it to the quarter-finals. How about that? I think they're step 5 this year. The Midland teams didn't do too well. Colville lost comprehensively. They are step 6. They've done very well to get to the 5th round. Doesn't look like it goes regionalised in the draws there. Okay, right, FA Cup. I believe we played quite a few. Knocked out in the third qualifying round. How about that? So the extra preliminary round is the one I played. We're in here somewhere, I'm sure. There it is. That's the one we played where we beat Wellington. In the preliminary round, we were away and beat Street 3-0. In the first qualifying round, we beat North Lee in a replay. In the second qualifying round, for a step 5 club, this is decent progress. Beats Saltash 3-0, and in the third qualifying round, when we were knocked out by Folkestone and Vixter of the Isthmian Premier 3-1. All in all, that was a fairly decent season, we have to say. Good run there. Didn't really help the bank balance, did it? £598 in the bank. Okay. there we have it. At least we've got a bit of a wage budget. Right, I will see you soon with details of what league we're going to be in and then whatever transfers we've done. So confirmation, here we are, 25th of June. Confirmation, we are in the Southern League Division 1 South. We have been made 8th favourites at 12 to 1, which is always nice. Our local rivals, Bideford, are also in the league. They're at 25 to 1. And if we look at our fixture schedule, we start with a local derby away to Bideford. So that's going to be a nice start to the season. Should be interesting. Right, I need to get some transfers done. What a tough summer that is. But we've got through it. And Mousehole are the 11 to 10 favourites to win the league. Mangersfield United, Frome Town and Swindon Supermarine are all above us, but we sit proudly in 5th at 4 to 1. Our board only wants us to finish in mid-table, so fingers crossed, that is achievable. We had a decent, not spectacular, a decent transfer window. We've still got £437 a week left in the budget. And if we have a look at the history, we can see that we didn't sell anyone, didn't need to, we just released players. But we have brought in Jaden Nelson. He is a attacking midfielder. He's not too bad. We then brought in Bailey Kroom, an attacking midfielder. He's not bad. Yeah. David Agneman has come in as a left back. And Harry Crease is a central midfielder. We've then got Barney Stone, a decent striker. He's got bags of potential as well. So who knows? He might do something. He was certainly highly rated. Charlie Richards then came in as a backup right back. And then we've got Jacker Cavendish, a centre-back. We've really struggled at centre-back. Next in through the door was George Birch, which is an amazing addition. Another attacking midfielder. So I might have to change formation, having brought in 3 attacking midfielders and only got one space available. We've brought in James Stainsby, and he's now gone out on loan, he says. Perhaps he hasn't. Or perhaps we brought him in from there. Tashul Sandhu is a backup striker. We'll just fill in squad needs there. Aidan Brown is another attacking midfielder who can play in midfield. So I'm thinking we might be looking to train some of these to play in midfield. And then Lewis Fallowers is another centre-back. So that's just a backup for the backup. So, I've probably overdone it on the attacking midfielders. That's not good. Right, if you bear with me, I'm going to do some training. The attacking midfielders have now been set as training for central midfield. We're forcing Bailey Kroom as one of those, and he's going straight into the team. Booth, for some reason, is not being picked by the quick pick, and he's clearly our best central midfielder, so we're going to force him in there. The others should slot in quite nicely. They usually do, and we're quite happy with that. There are a few players on loan. They're not very good, and fingers crossed, the director of football actually does some business. We will notice back end of last year. It doesn't like it if you do it that way, I think. Loan deals, all transfers, future transfers, released players, all transfer. How odd. Right, we've just missed out on our entire transfer history of last season, but hey-ho. It is as it is. So Bo Booth isn't a bad player. Hopefully he's going to be one of the key building blocks. And obviously our attacking midfielder, George Birch, is quite special. So a couple of players of note. And we are also hopeful for Barney Stone scoring some goals. He has got 1 goal in the FA Cup and an assist. We did progress into the preliminary round. So there we have it. That is us. Like I say, we just have to finish mid-table and all is good. But we'll see how it goes as I now roll the dice and let Season Sim out. Right, the season is done, and we finished top half of the table at 10th out of 22. We were in the top half. We weren't just mid-table, we were top half. Thank you very much. 16 wins, 12 draws, 14 defeats. So, yeah, I didn't think we had a very good defence, and that kind of proves it. We scored 73 goals, we conceded 66. That kind of proves it. The top goal scorers, us. Who conceded the most goals? Oh, thank goodness for that, Tiverton Town. So, yeah, defence was our issue. So, knocked out in the preliminary round by Street, knocked out in the second round by Worcester City. So, Cups didn't go very well. We finished 10th, top half. Right, let's have a look. Goals, 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 goals. And Andrew McCarthy, he's coming from Torquay. He was quite the channel forward. He got 21 goals in 35 games. So my guy that I signed, no, we're just going to get someone over the top. Why didn't you get a centre-back? Or two centre-backs? Bo Booth, a central midfielder. That's not bad. Return 14 goals, 11 assists. Gabby Rogers, a right winger, 10 goals, 10 assists. George Birch, our superstar attacking midfielder, 7 goals, 10 assists. Noah Gray. Hello, Noah Gray. Oh, this was a youth product last season. Oh my gosh, look at him. I don't believe this. He apparently is quite good. He could play in the leagues above. Oh no, when you got a youth player that comes through and is that good. We also signed a goalkeeper on loan. Oh, we did get a defender in on loan. He's rubbish though. Why did you sign him? What business did we do then? So transfer history. The last guy I got in would have been Lewis Flowers. So we brought in a right back, Evans and Sante. Rubbish. Next in was Tyler Moncur. Rubbish. And then the other two was McCarthy. Yeah, he's quite good. And Magis Korwajan. He came in for 15 games. We did send players out on loan. Mike Searle went as well. Mackenzie Toms. Oh, okay. So all in all, that was that. Left us with £281 available there. Our finances currently look like that. So we've got more money in the bank this year. Interesting. Right. Well, there we have it. We should get budgets and whatnot come through soon, one would assume. My director of football's put an offer in for him. So we will withdraw that because he looks rubbish. And yeah, we're back shortly for the budgets and things. The board have given us a slight increase in the available budget. So that's all good. We're up to 550 social media followers, 69 season ticket holders. Club Vision, they expect us to record a Southern League Division 1 South top half finish, which we did, so we accept all that. End of season meeting, apparently we've got to discuss this, so... Gonna get... gonna get into... No, they're finishing top half. Come on, at least try to be ambitious, okay. There we go. So the team want us to get in the playoffs. The board want us top half finish. So that is marvellous. And pre-season day, we'll give it 5 weeks. And there we have it. Right. We've got about 1,900. I won't have many players under contract. So we've got 3 players under contract for next season, 2 of which aren't too bad. Tyler Moncur, he's not us. We've got Aaron Ferguson under contract for next season. Yay! Everyone else appears to be out of contract. So it would be nice to sign Nelbert Gray, but he's already said no. George Birch would be another good one to have, but we'll see. Right. Yeah, we'll see you soon. When it'll be the end of the summer, and hopefully I've done some nice business. So the summer is done, and we are about to start our season. And for some unknown reason, the bookies have us at 10-3, 4th favourites. I'm not sure how or why, but they do. And yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Budget-wise, we've got 250 quid a week available, so there's still a chance the director of football brings in a few more. We've seen Dan Fraser and Ben Edwards both go out. Come in, though, has been Charlie Stevens. He's a right-back who is meh. Yeah, formerly of Tor Point Athletic, Plymouth Parkway, all the highlight. This guy is injured, but Hugo Daly Kemery is a quite decent goalkeeper. It's between him and Jack Arthurs, but with this guy being out for another couple of months, it'll probably be Arthurs that takes the gloves, and we'll see it through. Max Cook is a central midfielder. He's here for backup, really, nothing else. Next in through the door was Kesh Purcell, backup striker. Didn't really need to sign him in the end. We'll show you why. Jamal Abu Kari, a right back. I was getting very desperate by this stage. Luke Andrews is a defensive midfielder who is slightly better than most. He's a good southern this level. Will Lavine, thankfully we managed to get a centre back. We lost out on about a dozen. We put offers in and they just went elsewhere. Obviously, that lot had a lot more quality than the ones than Lavin that actually came through. And then my director of football has finally pulled his finger out of his backside and signed a striker on loan. So we've got Woody Cole, hopefully for the season. He's come in from Bristol Rovers. He's going to make his professional debut probably today. And there we have it. That's wonderful transfers. Oh, we've got some from last year as well, did we? We brought in Liam Marshall as well. Yeah, another nothing of enoughness. So it's one of those. I don't know whether we've got a good squad or not. If we have a look at potential, let's go ability. We've got Woody Cole, Anarin Livermore. No idea how I signed him. We've still got him here. George Birch, another one. So 2 really good midfielders there. Bo Booth adds to the mix. We've then got Bailey Kroom as well. So we're quite stacked in the midfield areas. Aaron Ferguson can also play there, who's quite good as well. Endicott's a left winger, who is quite nice. Then we've got Jack Arthur, who is slightly better than Hugo Daly Kemery, but there we go. Barney Stone is the guy I feel sorry for. I brought him in. I'm thinking, yes, we've got a decent striker, and he's not going to get to play. Woody Cole's going to come in front of him. And then we've got some youngsters with a lot of potential. So all in all, it's a fairly imbalanced young squad, and I don't believe we're 10-3 4th favourites, but you never know. We'll roll the dice, give it a go, see what happens, and we'll go from there. Right, we'll see you shortly at the end of this season. It didn't go well. I was thinking we want to get a defensive midfielder in there, and I played a defensive midfielder, and I don't think it worked. Well, we can see it definitely didn't work. Oh dear. We're obviously very strong in midfield. We had a couple of decent wingers, and yeah, our defence has just been rubbish all the way through. I'm trying to bring defenders in, but I just can't get them to sign. Oh, this is so hard. It's not good. But there we have it. We finished 17th. We avoided relegation, thankfully. We avoided the sack just about. And yeah, it got very close. The board have given us nothing. Yeah, that's a vote of confidence from the board, isn't it? Luke Andrews. Yeah, rightio. We are in trouble. That is not good. We'll have a look at the squad, see who did something, anything, please. Woody Cole. This kid's come in, he's got 17 goals, well, 15 in the league. I brought a striker in, he's not had a chance. Barney Stone. Oh, it's so disappointing. Bailey Crome. Got 12 goals, 4 assists. George Birch, 11 goals, 10 assists. Jack Endicott, 8 goals, 10 assists. And not a lot else. Oh, he's brought in another goalkeeper. Will Wilson. It's come in from Bristol Rovers. Admittedly, looking at that, he doesn't look too bad. Oh, it's all disappointing. My director of football needs to put his finger out and get these players in a lot sooner. Unfortunately, he doesn't. And yeah, I think Will Wilson is that good that everyone else has just dropped down star ratings. I think that's the case. All in all, that is quite the miserable season. Has to be said. Look how bad it started. Defeat, 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 draw. Finally got a win, draw. Nice 3 games there, and then it just horrible spells. There's no consistency, and I think we're definitely saying that the 4-3-3 formation, or at least the players that we had, just don't suit it. So yeah, back to the drawing board. Can we get Barnstaple out of Southern League Division 1 South? That is the question. It's not going to be easy, particularly with reduced budgets. But yeah, if you've enjoyed that, join us next week. If you haven't, let me know. And it'll save me recording more of these. Right. Thanks for your time yet again. Until the next one. Ta-da.